What's up, gang? It's your boy 3Gs, man, back with another one. So today is gonna be a little different. We got some issues with some of these healthcare providers, and we're about to address it. One of the issues is my wife. She takes medicine for a headache, which is Fioricet, and she called the doctor's office to get another refill because that's what they do. That's what they tell her to do. Call up there if she needs more, and they'll just send the prescription over to the pharmacy. So she does that, and the lady on the phone has the nerve to tell her that it's a controlled substance medication, which it absolutely is not. So she called up there, like I said, talked to this lady and explained to her that it is not a controlled substance medication because it doesn't contain anything for pain. It has caffeine in it.
So we went on drugs.com and it clearly says it's not a controlled substance either.
Yeah, so it's not a controlled substance, clearly. Which all they had to do was go online and look it up instead of being argumentative on the phone, trying to tell us that, we can't do it because it's a controlled substance. You have to physically come in and get the prescription. We hang up, we call back. The lady my wife spoke to initially started to give her more issues, so we asked to speak to her manager. So the manager gets on the phone, and she's not very helpful. She's also telling us that it's a controlled substance. Like, we just looked it up. We already knew it wasn't, but we just looked it up because maybe they changed something. Maybe they put something in it that we didn't know about. All right, so you got to make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's when you addressing something, so you won't make yourself look like an idiot. We asked for people's names. It's like a doctor's office or his own office, but he's funded federally, so he partakes in federally funded, like I said, insurance. So he accepts different insurances from the county. So, which makes his office at that time public office. So we explained to the ladies that, hey, we need y'all's names, first and last, and y'all's license numbers. So the ladies telling my wife they're not allowed to give out their last name, which is complete BS. You absolutely have to give your last name if we ask for it. The lady's like, well, we can give you our first initial of our last names, but that's it.
That was the sound.
Which is complete bullcrap.
What's the sound?
It's a truck, baby. So,
Truck doesn't win.
Oh, is it win? Okay. So we're telling the lady, listen, you're a health provider. Your records are public records. It's nothing to go online and find it, but we want them to do their job. We gonna press them by making them give us the information that we asked for. Now, by her denying it, it's cool, and on a certain level. So, by law, or technically, you have to go in there and file what is called a FOIA request, which is it stands for Freedom of Information Act request, which is something I learned, just doing my own research and stuff like that.
Dr. Hubim, is he here today? Okay. Are you guys who I spoke with earlier? My name's...
And you know what?
Yes.
It's against the law.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
It's against the law for you to be recording this.
It's a personal policy. It's not against the law.
No, because you're actually recording us against our will.
Okay.
That doesn't. No, that's
if
not
you're
how
talking
it goes.
about HIPAA, is that what you're talking about?
No, she's. I know.
What are you
she's
talking
She's
about?
talking about.
Or violating our rights because you're actually recording without us giving you consent.
Well,
We're
I'm
not-
not going to stop recording, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm here for my protection as well. This is to protect me.
I had told you the doctor was not here today.
But I don't believe anything you guys are saying because I don't know if you're telling the truth.
Yeah, And I already called your insurance. I need you to actually step out of the property.
Okay.
No.
First of all, ma'am, hold on. I'm here to file a FOIA request that gives me all of the information of this office. I'm here to officially file that. My name is Erica. I need a FOIA request filled out today. You can call whoever you want.
Call all you
I
want.
want you off the property, and I already told you.
You can't.
You need to stop recording.
You can't kick us off the property. Sorry, it doesn't work that way.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm calling from a doctor's office. I am actually the office manager here. There is 2 people here recording us against our will, and they do not want to leave the property.
Watch
I
this.
need them escorted out.
Watch this.
No, I had told, there used to be a patient, she's actually asking us for controlled substance, and I let her know.
Wow.
She was very verbal over the phone, and I let her know that the doctor wasn't here and I couldn't.
I'm
get her
asking for a
prescription.
controlled substance,
Her
Fiorset.
knowing that,
Let her drag herself.
wasn't gonna get the prescription and the doctor wasn't here. She actually came in right now and she's with the gentleman, and they are both recording us, and they are both, since this is actually, it's not a public setting, it's a private office, and there's other people here, and she still continues to record even though I've told her to actually.
Is there anybody else here? No, there's not. I'm not violating any other
Okay, thank you.
privacy rights of any other patients.
She's not very bright. She's not bright at all.
Don't worry about it.
She's not very bright. People think that because you're in a private office, what they don't realize is you're funded. You're federally funded.
We're not federally funded.
You are federally funded. I already did my research.
Medi-Cal here.
You accept
This is a
Medi-Cal.
public office. This is a public building.
So you're absolutely federally funded. So call who you gonna call, and we'll go from there. And I want everyone's name, first and last, and I want y'all's license number. This is an official FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act request, and I need that. Y'all got 10 to 15 days. And if you don't, you're breaking the law.
Llámale este.
And this is the young lady right here. Doesn't know, have no idea what she's talking about. Don't have a clue. Don't know who we are, who I am, why I'm here.
Apaga tu ese.
There you go, create privacy. There you go.
Exactly.
That's how you create privacy. There you go. She's smart. She's smart. She created privacy.
Yeah, and everybody wants you to turn that off, and you're all of ours, and and that's against our rights, and I already told you.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. That's why I said you don't know who I am or why I'm here. So you go right ahead and think you think you have rights.
Considered a threat. What are you trying to tell me who you are?
That's the second time that you've thrown out the word threat.
Then this
Nobody's
is-
threatening you.
Don't argue with her.
You
This is
keep
what-
saying no because you're able to say things to her.
This
I'm
is
gonna
why-
tell
this is
her.
why we record.
She's not going to tell me that we're
Let's just
threatening
talk.
her.
Just talk.
No
calm.
one's threatening you. I'm standing here. I'm quiet. I'm standing here with my phone. No one's threatening you.
Let her.
If the phone is threatening you, I'm sorry.
That's why we record. That's why we record. For people like her that lie. And you about to open the can.
This is the second time she's said threat. Earlier because I told her I was going to come in and speak to the doctor anyway.
She's about to open up a can of worms. She has no idea. No idea.
And I told them not to come in. I don't know what she's gonna get out of this.
Your job. Your job is for one.
Doctor, just calling you to let you know that I have 911 on the phone. Hold on, because they're actually recording us. Give me 1 second. Hello?
Yeah, go back there and tell your side of things. Oh, this is a joke.
She's so like,
That's the same attitude she gave me over the phone, and that's why I'm up here today to make sure the Dr. Hooven's not here, because they're
Are they?
lying about everything.
yeah.
I'm calling from Dr. Hooven's office. You called, you wanted to schedule an appointment with us?
Let's just let's not be loud, because then they're gonna say we're being disruptive. And this is why we record, guys. So in case y'all don't know, private, quote unquote, private businesses like this one, when you get a contract with the government, it's no longer a private building, a private office. Now you're you're a government office officially. Legally, by law, you're a government office. Anybody that gets funded federally or funded by the government, which this is because they take Medi-Cal, that alone makes this no longer a private business. So that's where we're at with it right now. And
Okay, sounds
Okay,
good.
what's the reason for your appointment, sorry?
Okay, thank you.
she's gonna learn today. She's gonna learn today.
And don't answer the phone because obviously she's recording, and then if patients,
We're not trained in HIPAA, so it doesn't apply to us.
And not only that, I'm not here to get anybody else's information. If they don't want anybody else's information to be talked about, this is a public lobby. So
You hide
as
it.
long as that information is behind that window, I can't hear anything. So that's just that.
You come in. We'll keep you off camera. We'll keep you
Yeah,
off.
we'll keep you off
Keep it
camera.
So,
Hold on, I want to hear what she's.
y sabes qué, están grabando and then ya les dije que step offered and they don't want to. And I already know yeah? Oh, okay, thank you.
people just need to learn their laws, man. That's why it's important you learn the law, guys. This one here, she's just straight up liar. Straight up liar. So when the cops get here, they're gonna ask us, they're gonna tell us blah, 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 blah. And they're gonna start asking for IDs, and I'm gonna politely deny. They're not gonna get it, and ultimately can't kick us out of a government building. So
Make sure they send a sergeant. Somebody who actually knows the laws. Hopefully.
what they're gonna do if they don't know, they'll probably
Well,
call.
I'll be asking for a supervisor.
Yeah, if they don't know, they'll probably call somebody that does know. They're gonna call someone that does know, because a lot of these officers and police, they don't know what the hell's going on. Everyone thinks they have rights and privacy and this and that and the third, but there's no privacy in public. It's called the First Amendment, and it's a beautiful thing. The Constitution is a beautiful thing.
not federally funded. You take Medi-Cal. You're absolutely federally funded. So I don't know, you're talking about threats. You have no idea who I know, lady. We will have your job. I can promise you that. We'll have your job.
Dr. Hubin is gonna realize what he has working at his front desk. Cause it's gonna get his license and business in a lot of trouble because of these two right here. Viviana and Karina.
Don't want to give people their last names and license number. That's fine. When the cops get here, they're gonna find out. Hey, how's it going?
My name is Trent. I'm with security. How can I help you?
I came here today to make sure that Dr. Hubin wasn't here. These ladies have been lying to me over the phone about my medication, calling my medication a controlled substance when it's not, telling me that I can't schedule an appointment with Dr. Hubin. If I wanted to come in to see him tomorrow, they weren't going to allow me to speak with him. And
They've been lying on us, saying we're threatening them,
they lied on
which is
us,
why we're
saying we
recording.
threatened him. That's why we're recording, because I don't play about people saying that I did anything to anyone or threaten anybody. I recorded the phone call that I have on the phone with me now. I have that phone call before I even spoke with them.
Okay.
It all escalated because I called up here and I asked them if I can get a refill on my Fiorset medication. They told me that it's a controlled substance and that I'm not able to get it called in. So I said, okay, fine. I said, let me go online and see if it's a controlled substance because I know of this medication and it's never been told to me that it's a controlled substance. I went online to see drugs.com. Drugs.com said it's not a controlled substance. So I called back and I told her it wasn't a controlled substance. She said, well, we can't call it in anyways. Our system doesn't allow to call medication in at all. And I said, really? I said, because I get Ubrelvy from you guys, which is another headache medication, and you guys call that in for me every time I run out. So which one is it? So when I started questioning her about which one is it, can you call it in or can you not? If you determine that it's not a controlled substance medication, can you call it in like you do my other medication? When I started questioning them about it, they got an attitude. That's when it escalated. Then I asked for a supervisor. So she got Karina on the phone. Karina got on the phone and said the same exact thing, that my medication is a controlled substance. We went back and forth about it. I told her it was not. I told her that I need to speak to the doctor. She told me the doctor's not in today. I told her, well, I'm gonna come in and talk to the doctor if he's there tomorrow, which he's supposed to be here tomorrow. However, I don't trust anything that they were telling me because of the lying that they started doing when I was talking to them on the phone. So I came here directly to see if my doctor was here or not, so I can have a conversation with him. So that's where we're at.
And
She told me I threatened her, which I absolutely did not. I told her that I was going to come up here and speak with my doctor. I was gonna get a FOIA request, which allows me to get information on all the employees here, so I can have a complaint filed, an official complaint filed. I can't file a complaint on people who don't want to give me, they weren't even wanting to give me their names.
So let me ask you something. Are you familiar with FOIA?
A little bit.
Freedom of Information Act? Okay, so that's what we came up here to also get because they didn't want to give us their names. By law, they have to give us their first and last name once requested, according to FOIA. Now, we can do it verbally or we can do it on paper. Another thing is they're trying to kick us out saying that this is a private business, which it was a private business. But once they took the contract from a federally funded government agency,
Accepted Medi-Cal and things
they
like
accept
that.
Medi-Cal, which is federally funded.
It's no longer a private
They.
office. You can accept insurance from Medi-Cal from a federally funded place. So
That no longer makes it a private
But
business.
this is a private doctor's office. This is
Yes,
like the
but-
hospital where we take Medi-Cal. This is a private
he
doctor's
does take
office.
He takes
Medi-Cal.
Medi-Cal. And Medi-Cal is federally funded. So by him accepting federally funded government insurance, now they are.
No ifs, ands, or buts. We don't want them on the property.
I got you. I'm just trying to get to a point where we can get to that point, okay? I appreciate it.
And she needs to stop recording. We
Okay, well, she's recording me.
But even though when she's here.
I'm trying to de-escalate it.
I know.
Thank you.
Okay, so,
Thank you. We
so
appreciate
let me talk
that.
to them, and she's just recording me. She's not recording you, okay? I'm the one who has my face on that right now.
Yeah, but we're trying to do.
I got you. I'm trying to get to that point. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
and it's everybody, and it's not just our office, we share with somebody else, so she.
I completely understand, ma'am. Let me talk to them instead of talking to you, okay?
Okay.
And this is the
That's what
issue.
I'm dealing with.
This-
And I understand that,
Like-
but by being here and just recording and being in the office is not really going to accomplish what you want. There is a board of ethics that the doctors have to adhere to. There's something that you can file a complaint with, like JPO under the doctors'
Yeah.
license and stuff like that.
yeah, I'm pretty.
But what we're doing here right now is just, it's not appropriate. There's other patients that either are inside that need to come out or people that need to come in. I just think that this can be handled a little bit differently. I understand your frustration
Yeah.
if that's what had happened prior to me getting here. But I mean,
Are you familiar with the First Amendment
yes.
Constitution? Well, that's another reason we're here, to record as we're allowed to do. And like I said, we asked
You're not
for.
allowed to record in patient areas. and stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
anything-
Public lobby though.
Anything that.
We're not back there,
Hey.
we're
I
not
got
trying to
you,
go
but
back
this is the
there.
access point for
You
where
know.
Hey,
patients
let me-
come in and out.
Right, and
So
we
people-
have, anybody that walked in here, we told them that we would not put them on camera.
Okay.
There was one guy that walked in.
Okay, so where do we need to go from here? What is it that you need in order to fill
I would like
the gate?
to,
What I need. Let me
today.
talk for
go
a
ahead,
minute.
babe.
What I need from them, I need their first name, I need their last name, and I need their license number. I'm allowed to have it because it's public record. If I come in, that's what the FOIA request is for. You say you're somewhere familiar with the FOIA. So if I come here, I can do it verbally or on paper. All I have to do is fill it out, or I can tell them what I need from them, and they have to provide it. They got I think it's 15 to 20 days to provide me the information that I asked for by law. Otherwise, they're breaking the law. So
Okay.
that's what I want from them. I want all of their names. I want first and last names. I want their license numbers so we can move forward with complaints and we're out of
Then we're
here.
out of here.
That's all I want.
Okay, let me go see if I can get that accomplished for you.
Thank you.
Okay, and that's why we're recording, because it's on record. We asked for that. So police may not even come because they know what we're doing. They know what we're doing. They may not even show up.
LAPD barely shows up for anything anyway, so.
What's going to happen, they're going to say, oh, they're probably somebody in there recording. They're probably some auditors in there recording. So,
I'm not an auditor, I'm a patient here.
I know. I don't know anybody doing no auditing. I mean, we kind of are, but that's not what we're here for. She's in so much trouble. She's in so much hot water. It's not even funny. That security guard's all right.
Yeah.
He ain't a bad guy. He knows how to de-escalate. We're not here for people's information. And when he brought up the fact that people are coming in and out, that's not up to us, and that's not what we're here for. I'm assuming he's applying his comment to HIPAA. HIPAA doesn't apply to us because we're not trained in HIPAA. Only nurses, doctors, etc., healthcare providers are trained in HIPAA. They're the ones that have to keep people's private information private. It's not our job. Whatever we can see from the public is what we see from the public. Y'all got stuff sitting out, you need to put it up. Simple as that. Education to power.
My last name, my information, I'm just as afraid of them having my information considering the type of tyrant behavior that she's, showing. I don't want a person like that having my first and last name, my social security number, and everything else that I have going on here.
Exactly. Y'all could be using our names for anything. And I don't trust you. You're a liar. And I don't trust you now.
This one slammed her blinds down like she was pissed. That's fine. I'm glad she did that because if she wanted privacy, she has it.
Yep, you created it. Good job for you. Good job for you.
Coming at me like I'm a controlled substance, and you saw their face when I walked in.
And I was
I've
telling
only
you,
been here a few times, babe. Like I've only been here maybe three times.
I was telling you to talk calmly too because she thinks she's slick. She had the phone off the hook with the 911 operator on there. So they probably told her, can you put the phone down? Let me see if they're raising their voice, they're screaming and yelling.
I don't think I was yelling, babe.
Nah, you wasn't, but that's why I was like,
But
just.
she's not gonna call the police on me telling me that I'm threatening her when I absolutely
but-
have zero threats. And that's
Yeah.
the second time that she tried to pull that on me. I don't play that.
Yeah, but listen, there's a fine line when they start. They're gonna start trying to say that we're being disruptive because we're yelling and screaming and all that, which we weren't doing. But they're gonna try to pull
understand.
all the tricks out.
stops.
You know, they're gonna try everything. But once the medical board gets a hold of this, and the nurses board, and she's done. Police probably, I promise you, they probably won't show up. They think once they heard the word recording, they're probably like, man, I'm not coming up there wasting my time. Staying y'all
I
ground.
will be back tomorrow.
You don't tell
I will
us,
be here to see my doctor tomorrow.
talking about we were patients here. It ain't up to you.
Exactly. It's
And
not
that-
up to you. And are you retaliating against me? Because I'm asking you questions?
Clear retaliation. She is so screwed.
So don't even give her the benefit of the doubt, the heads up, because,
She's already screwed. She's already screwed. She just screwed herself. And the doctor wants to
somebody
go.
might be walking out. I think it might be a patient. I'm gonna turn my camera down.
Man, we'll point it down.
I hope Dr. Hogan comes in. I hope he comes in.
Now, this.
And I want you guys to go online and look at this office's reputation that they have, because once I started doing my research about this, everyone says doctor's cool, staff, literally 1.5 stars. Clearly, I see why.
Let me say this to you too. Just a heads up. If the police even show up, if they start threatening us with arrest, then we have to give them our information. But at that point, it's a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit because they're
Because I'm not committing a crime. I'm not even being suspected of committing a crime.
right.
So they don't have any right to take my ID
Right.
from me, or threaten me, or even detain me.
Yep. Good job, babe. Only way you have to give up your rights is if they threaten you with arrest. You don't have to take that ride to get a lawsuit. We get everyone's name and badge numbers and an incident number for the report, and we'll give them our information if they threaten us with arrest. But they have to say, I will arrest you if you don't leave, or I will arrest you if you do not give me your information. At that point, it's lawsuit action. Just wanted to throw that out there. Everyone thinks they have privacy rights. Well, we didn't give you our permission to record us. And at worst case, they can't trespass us from this building because it's federally funded, because they take Medi-Cal. Even if you participate in anything governmental, you are no longer a private business. You are a public business. Anytime anybody can walk through this door right here freely, it's a public building, it's a public business. Especially if you take Medi-Cal or Medicaid that's federally funded. You gave up your privacy rights as a private business at that point. Talking about we threaten her. That's why you guys record, man. Camera don't lie, people do. Camera does not lie. People lie all the time.
This is literally the stress I do not need.
Alright, folks. Sorry for the wait.
That's all right. That's all right. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you de-escalating. It's very important.
So, the staff inside is not going to give you any more information than what they already have given you. Whatever is going on between whatever medication you need to have filled, ma'am, and them not being able to provide you that medical care, maybe you should just find another doctor at this point. As frustrating as this situation is, you know, there's other avenues you can look at. The California Licensing Board. If you just type in the doctor's name, it should come up with their license number. You should be able to file any complaints. At least that's the verbiage that I remember reading.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
I mean, and then as far as the staff goes, I mean, they don't work for the hospital. I work for the hospital. Well, I'm contracted to work for the hospital, but I have nothing to do with them particularly. I
Yeah.
just got a phone call because of what was going on here. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you're good with us, man. Like, I don't have any intentions on, you know, getting in contact with your people or nothing, because you were awesome.
Yeah.
You know, you're good with us. It's them.
The
And-
level of unprofessionalism that I dealt with on the phone call with those two, he needs to know. And he's still my doctor. I have yet to even talk to him.
I got you.
It's not up to them to tell her
Yeah,
she's
they
not
can't
welcome
tell me
back.
that I can't come back.
It's up to
He
the
can.
doctor. You know, they don't have
You
that
know?
Gotcha.
authority.
I mean, I did confirm that the doctor is not inside the office right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have been able to talk to him
Okay.
or her. I'm not exactly sure.
Is it
And
him?
come on out. Come
Yeah.
on out to come speak to you. I just feel like this is not going to go anywhere. You know, it's going to end up with them calling the police, you guys getting more frustrated. I mean, I just feel like at this point, giving you some avenues that you can do to kind of get some information and the ball rolling in the way that you want. You know, maybe contact him again tomorrow. When
Oh, I
cooler
will.
heads prevail, maybe them and you guys as well, okay?
Yeah.
And then maybe some sort of arrangement can be made, whether, you know, he discharges you as a patient or you continue on and maybe you don't come in here when particular staff members, you know, I wasn't here. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to be the mediator here.
Yeah, you're doing an awesome job, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate
for sure.
you, and like I said, we'll do what we have to do, you know, because I mean, I know you don't know us and we don't know you, but you know, I have my ways of getting stuff done and, you know, getting things to the right people. Let's just say that, you know, so legally, yeah, that's why we're here with these cameras and stuff like that, because, you know, people lie, cameras don't. And if they don't want to give up any information, we got it on record. It's on camera. So, I mean, that's fine. You've been great, man. What was your name again?
Trent.
Trent. Okay. Nice to meet you, Trent. Akeem.
Akeem?
Yeah, this is my wife, Erica.
Sorry, Erica.
It's okay.
This
It's okay. No,
It's
we
cool, man. It's not your
appreciate
fault,
it.
man. You've been awesome. Like I
Yep.
said, you're good with us, man. So don't worry about nothing.
Hope you folks
You know.
have a good day.
All right, you too, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I'm determined to get this information to the right people.
It was on camera. Oh my gosh. She is in so much trouble. It's not even funny. And she knows it. There's no turning
Somebody's
back.
about to try to get on.
She is in so much trouble. Go ahead, sir. You're welcome. Well, guys, there you have it. Police never showed up.
which we knew they wasn't gonna do. What we're doing is totally legal. Once her stupid behind mentioned the word recording, that's probably when the dispatcher, somebody was probably like, yeah, you know what? There are probably some auditors, which are not. I'm not an auditor, but I know my rights, and I'm not an idiot, you know. So when you know things, you know things, you know. So Trent, I think his name was, the security guard. He was dope. Shout out to you, Trent. His de-escalating skills was immaculate. He was fire. You know what I'm saying? His de-escalating skills was amazing. So, if we can contact someone to let them know you did a hell of a job.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, if you guys have a customer,
The hospital does, because that's we'll probably get the one. It's this care concern room right here.
okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay,
It was Trent, right?
Yes,
Trent, you a dope, man. We appreciate you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Cause some,
Most people would come escalate it even more, take their side immediately and not listen to this
No
stuff.
need
You know
for
what I
that.
mean?
yeah. You ever thought about being a policeman?
I worked for the sheriffs for a couple of years. Did custody. Didn't like it. I
Yeah.
like this better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that with people.
Yeah.
Everybody's pissed off at you all the time.
I don't know why you
guys
see.
have a good one.
All right, you too, Trent. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. But thank y'all for watching, man. And like I said, know y'all's rights, man. Know y'all's rights. Know what you're talking about. Do your research before you go in there bumping your gum. This is where we're at. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll keep y'all updated on what's going on. All right.
What you guys are seeing is a retaliation letter that they sent 3 days after we came from the office. And so we haven't come back to the office since then. This has been the only communication that they've replied to us besides us leaving messages for the doctor. If you guys know anyone that can help us, please feel free to reach out to us. We will leave all of our information in the description box below.